other thing I like about StreamYard.
Hi people, welcome to the show. Random questions taken. Donations a priority. Let's see what's going on this wonderful day. We'll be using the donated readings, the Animal Wisdom Tarot, as well as the angels. Always like to use the angels there, so that's nice. Get things a little bit straighter. Hello Sunny, how are you? Hello Shuki, how are you? I do hope you watch the adverts, guys. They are still playing. So I'm just going to wait until the adverts have played and then we can get started at random questions. Is that okay? So just pop your questions down there and we'll get to it. Just until the adverts run, they're still running on mine. That kind of helps the channel. If people don't donate, it's really quite useful. So we're just waiting. Hello, Casey. How are you? Yes, you certainly can have some spiritual advice today. Of course, that does take priority, so we'll get straight into you in your guidance. So for donated readings, I'm going to use the Animal Wisdom Tarot. So you want some guidance with the animals is absolutely fine. And I'll also give you some of these cards as well. Right, thank you, Casey. And I hope everything's going all right for you. Right, let's see what Casey is doing. You're taking a study break, Sunny. Hello. Right, my adverts are playing still. Right, okay, let's do Casey for guidance today on this spiritual advice. Let's see what you need to know. Very important. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look what Casey needs to know today. Thank you for the donation. That's very kind. Do put your questions down when you say you donated. That's important if you're doing it on PayPal. Or just, yeah, thank you, Shuki. Just put your question down, Shuki. That's awesome. I'll do you after Casey. Let's have a look what Casey needs to know. All right, let's have a look. Okay, see. Right. Let's have a look. What's going on? And then I want, whoops. Right. Thank you, Sunny. Let's have a look what's going on for Casey. Right, it seems to me at the moment, let's do this. Right, Casey, okay, thank you for the donation and also for being here on this lovely Saturday weekend. So it seems to me that there's a kind of essence of maybe looking back and being almost like false loyalty to an idea. So it's almost like having that determination in a way to really go after what you really do want. Sometimes it's okay to sort of go, oh, well, I'm persevering and I've started this and I need to keep going. But when it's not applicable to the changing times of who you are, because sometimes we do evolve every few years, don't we? Especially if it is on a spiritual level. So instead of going, oh, well, I'm going to stick to what I know, it's about making things more trustworthy of yourself and belief definitely in yourself. So it comes with a sense of determination to try things that challenge you, really challenge you. Now, perhaps in your family life and ancestry, someone has been very determined, no matter what kind of aspect it was within their life. And they've pushed through and they were able to start something. And it's almost like having that essence and going with that self-belief, which is really good. So you do have justice, as well as moving away from things that have been probably challenging within your mind. You're also able to work with the understanding of that you may pull yourself down sometimes. It's not about criticizing, it's just about that belief. So when you fully immerse yourself in the belief system of who you are and what you can challenge, that's really, really great to actually have. So there's some good cards. There's two of the same here, which is the Eight of Swords, tying yourself up in circles, which is no good. But generally, it's really good. So the essence of the Ten of Fossils here is all about building your wealth, building your career, and building up those ideas, but not being a false kind of belief. Sometimes our parents can say stupid things, meaning well, but it's kind of stuck there. Like money doesn't grow on trees. Yes, it does. It does grow on trees. Abundance is always here. So some of the things we've been told as children, or we believe in the past, it isn't making our abundance grow, whether that's in love relationships or the financial aspects. So now you've got the Ace of Branches, to believe and transform that magic is around. And teamed up here very nicely, I was going to say the magician, but it's not. It's the trickster. It's the fool. So teamed up with that, it means that you can start again and just refresh your way of thinking and understanding about these things. Careful, of course, Casey, not to tie yourself up in those aspects of the mind, and really know that it takes a long time and a spiritual awareness to be able to take the opportunities that present ourselves. And with the Salmon and the Nine of Shells, it takes that wish. So there's two aces here which can allow, well, three really, to make yourself start again, refresh the way that you've been thinking. So don't tie yourself in mess. And there's the Eight of Swords again down here. But it does show here that with these Six of Swords, that you can find resolution, peaceful resolution in a justification way. And you will be able to communicate a lot better if you know exactly where you're going, but trust where you're going. So it's the essence of what you want, and just going for it, and just communicate to yourself, yes, I'm worth it, instead of kind of thinking, oh, it's not coming. Things can be very fast coming, so don't get overstressed with it, but you can work with that energy, that fast energy that comes in, the new ideas, the new situations. It's balancing, which is that justification. So sometimes things can come all at once. You think, oh, it's been a nice lull, and then boom, it really comes. So it's almost like careful what you wish for, because it will come true. Oh, funny. And also, Casey, I'm going to give you a little angel for your weekend. It's always good to work with some angels. I've usually done these in the nighttime angel meditations. Taking a little break from it, but I'll give it one to you today to just work with, if you like. Hello, Bianca. It's good to see you. No worries at all. So you got Angel of Faith. I mean, that doesn't surprise us in the least, especially when you've got the Justification card and also the Coyote, which is the Fool card. So trusting in yourself. So the Angel of Faith is around you to just give you a little bit of hope. And so with the Nine of Shells, that is the wish card. So having faith in believing in yourself and not being caught up in the Eight of Swords twice. So this is what tying yourself up with situations, disbelief. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but being that King of Swords and having that faith in how you communicate to many people, but more, this is more about yourself. So sometimes the subconscious will lie there, and whether we think we're not even thinking it, it does come up. And it is still there, so we've got to override it. So the Angel of Faith is a great one for you, Casey, to work with. I have faith in myself. I have faith in the universe. I am going to be a success. And just go for it, basically. So that's really good. So hopefully that helps. And thank you for being here. Thank you very, very much. And have a great weekend. So, guys, thank you for coming along. I was just on a donated reading for Casey. And for donated readings, we are doing the Animal Wisdom today. So you can donate on PayPal or Cash App or the usual Super Chat. Right, I've lost all those cards. So the next person is Shuki Shuki. So thank you, Shuki Shuki, for your donation. That's really kind. Let's get the cards out. Right, Shuki Shuki. Hi, Bianca. It's great to see you. Hello, Toya Mel. Hi, Raoul Jane. You don't have to delete messages. I will get them. Thank you, Astis Tamo, for donating. I'm just on Shuki Shuki at the moment. Thank you, Shuki Shuki, and Bianca for being the moderator and sorting people out. Hello, Kushi. Long time no see, Kushi. I'm on the drama WWW at the moment. What are you watching? Right, thank you. We're just doing Shuki Shuki at the moment, Kushi. What do I need to hear right now, Shuki Shuki? Thank you for being here, Shuki Shuki. Let's have a look. Shuki Shuki. If you are going to donate on PayPal, it's always good to say I'm paying a friend. Just is. Right, let's have a look. Thank you guys for watching the adverts if you did before you came in. Just let them run for a little bit, get a cup of tea. That's always good, guys. Right, Shuki Shuki. Just on Shuki Shukis at the moment. Above £2, obviously. Right, let's have a look at Shuki Shuki. What have you all been doing today, anyway? What's the weather been like? Has it been all right? It's pretty miserable down here in England. Right, Shuki Shuki. Let's see what you need to know today. All right. Alrighty, interesting. And we use some angels as well. Okay. It was right. Yeah, we had a little bit of rain in here, Bianca. Probably got your rain as well. It's cold as well. Stupid, isn't it, this time of May? Silly, silly, silly. Oh, thank you, Cushy. Yeah, I've got to do some weekly fairy messages, perhaps tomorrow. Definitely. Thanks for putting that link up, Cushy. I much appreciate that a lot. Right, sugar, sugar, sugar. Sugar needs on. Ooh. Right. You've doubled up as well on 2 cards, Shucky Shucky. It seems to be the flavor of the day. Double messages from the universe. So, Well, this is quite interesting where you are, to be fair. You probably are thinking where you are at the moment is not in the right place, and thinking things are a lot terrible, more worse than they actually are. Because you've got 9 of Swords here, down here, and you've also got the 9 of Feathers up here, which is exactly the same card. So, yeah, so overthinking that is a little bit challenging. You've also got the 6 of Feathers, which is a good card. So instead of having this mindset of maybe subconscious, sometimes it's really confusing and you're going to move away from that. So that's the best thing to actually do. So moving away from things that you don't think are going to happen on a very nice aspect, because they are. So you need to guard your dream. Wow. So the 7 of Branches is kind of being in control of who you are and guarding that with all your life. Guardian Tiger. So the Guardian of Branches and the 7 of Branches is defend yourself, defend these new ideas. So it's almost like I can see you being a butterfly from the catalyst of the caterpillar, just spreading your wings out a little bit more and feel where you are in life and connect to a different way of thinking, obviously, with the 9 of Feathers. But it's almost like guard your secrets and your desires in a great, better way. Tigers are a wonderful creature, and the guardian of your thoughts in a positive way is going to really move mountains, so to speak. So, yeah, so when you actually seek, because you're also seeking, perhaps you're seeking love, perhaps you're seeking new ideas, perhaps you're trying to travel through the mindset and really understand who you are as an individual, but what can you touch within life? And that's why I saw the butterfly coming out of the catalyst and kind of having a newness to your life. So it's almost like not believing that you can do this. So the change is really in the what can you see in front of you, what relationships, how you make your money, how you are as an individual can really make a stance. So you do have to be an individual. You see, this camel has broken away from the crowd, and that's exactly what the 7 of Branches is. Be different and unique and stand up for who you are. You don't have to go, yeah, I'm like this to your family and friends. It's just you believe who you are and just go for it. So it's almost like water off a duck's back. If anyone's going to kind of pull you down, you know that you can seek what you do want. And the Seeker of Shells is what you desire, what you really feel connected to on the emotional aspect. So that's good. So down here, you've got the 7 of Pentacles. It's about having patience. Hello, Charlie Blair. It's about, hello, avocado artists. Good to see you guys. Happy weekend. So this is about having patience with that goal. standing up for your right. So don't think, oh, well, I'm slightly different. Why am I different? I'm not normal. So what? It's good to be not normal. What is normal anyway? Silly terminology. So really develop who you are. Really search inside as well as outside. And as I said, touch on a different aspect where you are going. You've got the Two of Cups, so that's a great connection. It looks like you will seek out what you want, and that love connection between two things. And I think it's from going really, it's ideas. For you, it's more imagination ideas to really develop and bring that down to your existence. Ace of Pentacles, working really hard in the new ventures. That's good, isn't it? And with the Queen of Pentacles as well, you can develop these ideas, be more creative, see that growth, especially with money, and a new way of adapting to the new life of what you seek. So I think you are going to inspire yourself and move away from, oh, I can't do it. It's too vast. It's too big for me. No, it's not. It absolutely isn't. You can nurture this plan, stick to it, guard it, and really believe in it. If that makes sense. Shuki, I'm going to give you an angel. I seem to be doing this for donated readings, so that's absolutely fine. So Shuki, I'll give you an angel to work with this weekend. So hopefully that helped. Thank you, Cushy, for saying that. That's good moderating skills. Right. This is for Shuki. So I hope you can learn that just touching a new idea, a new form, a way of understanding who you are. Let's see what angel. I bet it's about career or something. Ooh, Angel of Comfort. So that's good, especially when you got 2 9 of Swords. So be comforted surrounding your angel, that things do get. It's what we focus on that gives us the nightmares. So not looking at things in a negative way, going, okay, it's an opportunity. So just because X, Y, and Z don't really understand us, that's fine. Learn to understand who you are, and the angel of comfort do that. Just you're transitioning from the butterfly from the to the butterfly. I know you didn't see it, but that's the image that I was told to tell you. I'm not arguing. So angel of comfort is there when you don't believe in yourself fully. Does that make sense, Shuki? But you'll get there, no problem. Thanks for the donation. Thank you, Cushy. Right, we've got another donation. Thank you very much to Artist. Aced. What was your, no worries. What was the question, Aced? What was the question, please? No worries, Shuki. Right. Finances. Okay. Let's have a look at finance. Always a good one to do. It certainly is. Right, okay, finances. For donated readings, guys, I'm using the Animal Wisdom Tarot. I always like to use a special pack for donated readings. Right, let's have a look at finances for Aced Tarot. Sorry if it's buffering. It does tend to buffer a little bit my internet. Right, let's have a look at Aced. Let's have a look at Aced's finances. What's going on? Aced. let's have a look what's going on with the financial aspects. Okay. Use some angels as well. Why not? What's this one? Thanks, Cushy, for being here. Right, it's very interesting, your situation, to be fair. Ace, what's going on is you're transitioning, which makes it really difficult, doesn't it? So it's almost like for you, when you see collapsing of finances or a situation, sometimes that might mean we're losing the will to live surrounding a hard job situation. And sometimes we have to take power into our own hands. A bit like what I did recently. My job wasn't working out nearly as good as I thought, and I took it in my own hands to leave and move into a different job. So you've got the serpent up here, which is the tower moment, whether you're going through this, but it's always good to have that and really allow that to actually happen, because that's the universe trying to give you a helping hand that change has to take place, which is good. So we've also got the Seven of Fossils. So being patient with the things that you remove from your life, whether that be habits of spending or habits of not really understanding what it is that you value about your life and how you value yourself. Because it's almost about what we value about ourselves is how we determine we move through that life. And you do have the Six of Shells here, so which is a lovely card for finances, because it's like, oh, I remember the time when I was able to spend money and not worry about the responsibilities of, bills and promotion and all the things that kind of go wrong. So sometimes things do collapse around us, like suddenly things start to break down, kettles, toasters, washing machines, and then you have to fork out for more money. And so these kind of responsibilities that can happen, surprise expenditure, makes us wonder why we're even doing the things that we're doing. So sometimes we do reflect back as a child or whatever, when we did have certain things, and when we think as a child that when we're an adult and we're working, everything's going to be okay, even if we've seen our parents struggle, we just believe that we are going to be, the king and queen of our castle and everything's going to be okay. But we have to learn that things do have to change to push us through our best self. So it shows here with the Eight of Shells as well, that you have to remove an idealistic way of how you value yourself and how you value money and finances. So when things do come crumbling down, or they have come crumbling down, you can go, okay, that's happened, that's fair enough. I'm going to pick myself up and I'm going to go to an area where I am going to be emotionally satisfied. And down here, you definitely are. So moving away from something that causes pain and frustration is one of those good things to actually do. And then you've got the Six of, hello guys. Then you've got the Six of Branches, which is all sweet, the hummingbird of sweetness and nectar. So you can able to nurture yourself and give yourself that sweetness of life, especially if you remove some of the pain from whatever it is that you've gone through. So the Six of Branches is all about success and having that sweetness of success. So I think at the moment, surrounding you, your angels and spirit guides and all who you may connect with, they are pushing you into a direction where it is all sweetness and roses and very, very successful. So that's really good. And of course, you've got Six of Fossils. So something is being handed out for you as well. So kind of relax a little bit that your financial situation is going to improve as long as you can clear away something that is tying you to a financial crisis in a way. So just drop it, go, okay, that's happened, it doesn't matter. I know I've got the ability to create abundance in all areas of my life. So that's really good. So down here, we've got the World and the Emperor, which is really good. Yes, great. Wow. So you've got the World and the Emperor. So it's almost like you can start again. The World is the end of that volume, that chapter, and you've learned a thing or two. So through hardship and pain, you can stand up for yourself, and that's about the Emperor, knowing that the beginningness and creativity and moving forward, you have to learn to start again. So it doesn't matter. You probably heard from all the great entrepreneurs on the world. I had nothing. I decided to open a business, and now I'm a multimillionaire. So it's our mindset that takes us into those realms of creativity, but it's making that first step and starting. So that's what the Emperor is trying to say to you. And your finances, look at that, 10 of Pentacles. Oh, can't get better than that, can we? So you can build your empire, you can build up your finances, and you can be very, very rich in spirit if you value yourself. If you don't value yourself, or you don't value the opportunities that are present, then, well, we can't feel valued, and then that doesn't get attracted to us. And that's why maybe you're still finding here with the Five of Swords, that serpent, that transformation, that loss that you did have is still there. So this is why the Eight of Shells is a walking away aspect has got to be there. Otherwise, you'll still mentally be challenged with that. So the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Wow, amazing cards. What is going on with you? So really be in charge of who you are and connect to an abundance that creates happiness. And the only way, well, not the only way, but it is the best way, is to move away from that thought and that feeling of loss. And when things isn't working, so it's not kind of giving up, it's just intelligently moving away. So one has to teach yourself that and feel very comfortable in your own skin about how you make things, even when things are difficult. So if you need a little bit of a handout or information, the gorillas there are sitting down in a good community. So what is it about your community, the way you live, who you surround yourself? Are they the right people that you want to surround yourself to get that prosperity and abundance within your life? Right, I'll give you an angel as well. Why not, indeedy? You're trying to win the lottery. Right, there is ways of winning the lottery on YouTube, allegedly. That is a very, lottery isn't always the best thing to do. One has to create your own way of doing things. You've got Angel of Encouragement. So why don't you find new ways of creating yourself? If you think about winning the lottery, somebody devised that It's their idea. Why don't you pick up an idea for yourself? Because I think that's very Eight of Shells. Maybe you have to move away from that idea and create what you do want. You might surprise yourself quite a lot at your ability, especially with those cards around you. So winning the lottery, yeah, you might win £2, $2, €2, whatever. You know, that's winning, isn't it? You're going to spend to actually make it. So it is a slippery slope sometimes, but there is a way of winning. It is just a mindset. But then I don't know. I've not won the lottery, so I don't even participate in the lottery myself, because I don't. I've seen the statistics of winning the lottery. That's quite interesting. So sometimes it's, yeah. Anyway, good luck with the lottery, but also for you, it's about, you've got a huge ability around you. So just think of ways of doing that. That's a lot better, isn't it? Hello, Ribbon. Hello, Lena. Hello, Charlie Bear, TLT. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Thank you, Cushy, for being there. So, yeah, it looks, to me, it looks quite good. Oh, the avocado artist. So thanks for the donations, guys. That's great. So for donated readings, I'm using the Animal Wisdom Tarot. One can donate on PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. So let's do, yeah, no worries at all. Hi, Alina, good to see you. So it's really good to see everybody. And what we'll do is we'll just see if the avocado artist is going to be a good reader. Right, avocado artist. So I don't know what deck you're using at the moment. Do tell me what deck you're learning or using. Bianca and Sunny, are you still here? Drop a message if you're still here, guys. Drop your questions. I will get to them. Are you here? How's my internet? Slow. Hello. Yeah, good. I thought my internet had gone slow again. How are you doing, Charlie? Long time no ethereal visions. Ooh. I don't think I know that one. I have not got that one. Right, let's have a look. Writing an essay. Ooh. Anyway, it'll be over soon, all that study, hopefully. Right, let's have a look at the avocado. Yeah, I see you. Right. Well, this doesn't look so good today. So what one needs to do, the avocado artist, is keep doing readings for yourself, throw away books, reconnect to a card in itself is the best way of reading, isn't it? Got the 7 of challenges there. So perhaps within your mindset, it can be very challenging, or you perhaps think it's challenging when it's actually not. It's always good to read for a physical person. So make sure you read for your friends. It's always a great idea to do. That's how most people in the world used to do it. I don't know what they do now. Read online, which isn't the same. If you want to be a really good reader, read for somebody in front of you physically. That's the best way to do it. The Three of Challenges is there, so don't get too upset and disappointed about certain things. Always use your own intuition. If you want to be a good reader, you are the reader, not anybody else. So what you say goes, okay? So don't go to somebody else and go, well, I've got the Three of Swords. What does that mean? No, what does it mean to you? You're the reader. Full stop. End of. You're the reader, okay? So it is a mindset, but it's also how you want it to be. So it's your journey. You do it how you want to do it. Ta-da! Simple. Hello. Hello, Miss Money. Hello, Sunblog. Oh. Right, let's do Charlie Bear. Will you hear back positively from the HSE application? Right. Is that the one you did the other weekend? Or is this a different one? Yeah. I know one you did a heck of a lot of love, didn't you? Right, let's have a look. It's all right, Cushy, no problem. You're allowed to eat. That's a good idea, Charlie Bear. Getting someone else to read through it. That's a great idea. Definitely. Right, let's have a look at the... Pop your questions down below, guys. We'll get to you as soon as we can. Charlie Bear, HSE. Good idea. Absolutely. Because sometimes we feel, oh, this is going on forever, another page, and we just want it done. But that's a good idea, rereading it. Definitely. Hello, just Windabala. Hello, Tanya. Right, Charlie Bear. And Squishy. Right, let's have a look at Charlie. All right. Right, okay. So it's saying still carry on with this. It's all about patience. Hello, Jawinda Bala. Thank you for the donation. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. So I'll do you in a minute, half a minute. So we got the Seeker of Boons here, Charlie. So it's still it's very challenging when you get the Seven of Boons at the same time. So it's just having patience with this. You know you've done a good job. They probably can identify that you have. So it's very difficult to, I think they're going to have a length of time with this. So it's not going to be quick. But yeah, you've done your best. You've absolutely done your best. The Seeker of Boons is good because it does mean there is a future there. Going into the Enchanted Forest and going through one of these doors, it's already set in stone. It really is set in stone what's happened. So it's on the desk kind of thing, on the desk. And it's just got to be looked at. But it does depend on who is going to look at it with their opinion. But it looks good. Just have patience, Liz. Patience is a virtue. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Yeah. Well, I told you that the other day, didn't I? About one sort of thing crossing over. You'll be fine. Hopefully. So Jaswinder, what can I expect from Johan Singh this month? We are both friends and both Capricorns. Communication is okay. Yeah, it should be all right. Yeah, they'll just debate all that rubbish. Right, so Jaswinder, I'm doing this for donated readings. So let's have a look. What can you expect from Johan Singh? Thank you, Kusheen. Right, let's have a look at Johan Singh. Both Capricorns. Do you remember to check out my daily Capricorn reading? Right, let's have a look. What's going on there? And then, need some angels. What can you expect from Johan Singh this month? Well, that's strange. Jaswinder, are you still here? Kushi, are you still here? Soon to be no people here. Right, is Jaswinder he's still here? Jaswinder, if you're still here, just pop your I'm here, because it seems to be, I'm not sure if it's frozen or everyone jumped out the room or something strange happened. Got your cards here, Jaswinder. Right, okay, you are here. Thank you, Kushi, you're still here. That's good. Right, okay. So is Jaswinder here, still here? Yeah? I think everyone went out and then they came in again. So that was a little bit strange. Yeah? Oh, good. Okay, thank you, Tanya Dixit. It's just weird everywhere. It was down to one person. I don't know what happened there. And I'm doing a donated reading at the moment. So hopefully Jaswinder is here. Are you here? Jaswinder. I'm going to do the reading anyway for this person. Jaswinder, are you here? Can you just put here or yes? I know the live feed is a little bit slow at times. but hopefully you're here. Ah, great. Okay, thank you for being here. I just got worried because I only saw one person in the room, so I'm glad you're here because I do like to talk to you while I'm here. Right, okay, so yeah, you're here. Thank you. Great. Okay, so you say he's holding back. We've got the all-encompassing whale here, which is absolutely great. So there is a cycle that is completed, finished, and the depth of the emotions of both of you have come a long, long way to understand who you both are. And because you said you're both Capricorn, you do have a kind of sense within your sun sign of the responsibility of who you are. So the determination that you can push through emotional stuff is quite big. So the Five of Shells is a little bit challenging at times because there is a sense of disappointment within the emotions. So it is a little bit challenging, but at least that cycle has kind of ended. So just having a look at what it is that is painful. So yeah, having a look at that, I mean, we can see here, it is quite interesting, really, with the Four of Shells as well, but equally with the Three of Feathers. So the whole energy surrounding this relationship is a little bit off this month. So they're obviously going to be feeling like what I would do is, yeah, comfort them if they are in pain, but also if they want to be left alone through emotional pain, then that's what they kind of do. So we can't push them to reveal what they really do want to say to us. So there's all sorts of things they can feel very upset about. It's not so much with us, but it is, they do demonstrate this disappointment in life in general. So maybe because some things have finished on a cycle, on a chapter, and it's been very huge for them, they're going to feel out of sorts. So maybe they're feeling the loss of family member, how they view things and things like that. So the Four of Shells is like they can't see the opportunity of yourself. So we can't push them, or you've probably heard you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. Just because we see situations a lot clearer than they can doesn't mean to say they can, especially when they're feeling emotionally drained. And I think that's what they're going to do. So here with the Three of Feathers, that is a lot of pain. So at the moment, this month, they will be going through painful situations. So no one likes that, do they? But they do have the Guardian of Shells, which is great, because the Guardian of Shells is the shark, which can clear up matters of the heart. So understanding when they're ready to actually talk to you about what it is that they feel very disappointed in and really perplexed is one word that's come up. So maybe they were so idealistic about certain things that they just didn't or can't see a way out. But they have to keep moving within their heart. They have to keep processing what it is that it is painful. So by you just being there is going to really show a great opportunity, because the Three of the Toad is here with the Three of Branches. So that is the opportunity for good, better communication. But they are going through something significantly, especially with the heart. So maybe they've lost something or someone quite dear to them, and it's had such an effect on their life. So really have to be quite patient with that, indeed. So just be there for that person. Definitely. So they also feel down here, the Ten of Wands, there is too much to do at times, and it's just too much for them, which is a little bit of a shame. But it's not all bad. if they can actually go through the process of feeling pain, we all done that. It makes us stronger. So hopefully they can view that as that. And then you come across as the Queen of Pentacles, which you probably are because you're Capricorn. So the growth of the relationship and the growth of who you are when demonstrating patience and nurturing skills will really benefit you in a very gentle, loving way. So this is great. So maybe just by being on the sidelines, and when they want to talk, they can, will really help. So I think here with the Devil, there are certain habits that have to be broken from this. So if you're using the relationship as you're too nurturing, like a mother or something like that, you're going to get hurt. But because real relationships have to be more equal and not kind of emotionally giving to them all the time. Do you understand what I say about that? So there are certain habits that must be broken. We can be there for friends, definitely. But if that's how the relationship is always working to make them feel better all the time, then you need that as well in times of crisis. If they're not doing that, it means you're relying on the pain just too much all the time. So one has to be very, very careful that you nurture yourself as well. Which you do. There's new ideas on the horizon, and they can come quite fast. So the Six of Swords is all about a peaceful resolution. So it's almost like if they're using you as a crutch to help themselves, that's okay, but it has to be in a balanced way. We all need to be friends with people who go through a bad time, and we like to help them as much as we can. But as long as they're not using us, do you know what I mean? And there's a kind of aspect where, especially when you would come about the Guardian of Shells, but also the Queen of Pentacles, it's almost like you have to nurture yourself as well in this process. Otherwise, it becomes very painful at times. But yeah, I think they are going through a very difficult time. That's quite clear to me that they are. But it's a good process, and I think you will remain friends, definitely, at the moment. But yeah, you have to think of new ways of operating as well. It can't always be you giving to them all the time. Does that make sense? Let's give you a little angel, because that's what I've been doing from the donators today. Hello, Olga, long time no see. Yeah, it's good to see you. I just started a new job, Olga, so I've been training in 2 weeks solidly. It's like I've had to go in every single day for 2 weeks. I mean, I don't do that. I just don't do that. It's been really tough for me as well. Oh, it's bad, isn't it? Right, just Winger. Let me just do you an angel. Right, you've got an angel of decisions. I like that for you. So always make a decision what is in the best interest for you. So we don't want someone around us always dragging us down, and especially if they're demonstrating the Four of Shells, go away, go away, go away, because that makes you upset. So you have to decide when to give and when to not give. One has to conduct that Queen of Pentacles in a very loving, nurturing way for ourselves. So decide what is best. I mean, some people have to learn to stand up for themselves. So it's up to them whether they want to be in this depressive situation and go, oh, I'm a victim. And like being the victim because it gets a response off you. So make a decision kind of thing of what's best for you as well in that situation, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Right, thank you for the donation, guys. For donated readings, we're using the Animal Wisdom Tarot and the Angels. which is good, isn't it? So do post your questions down and we'll get to them. So post your questions down if you're still in the room, so I know you are in the room, guys. Thank you for watching the adverts. Try not to skip the adverts, just look for them for at least a few minutes. That helps the channel grow. Make a cup of tea or go to the loo while I play. Right, Olga, let's do Olga first. Cushy, have you got a question as well? Right, let's do Olga. Could I please know if Kevin is keeping loyal to me? What are his plans? No worries at all. Right, let's see about Kevin. Guys, post your questions down there, guys. Let's have a look at Kevin. What's going on with Kevin? Oh, I like that. I absolutely love that to bits. That is sneaky, isn't it? Oh, right. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I like that. Is he boring you? Oh. Well, let's see what's going on with Kevin. Right, let's see what's going on with Kevin. Ooh. Right, okay, so yeah, he wants a fun time. There's nothing wrong with a fun time. The Three of Visions is all about friendships, social activities and things like that. So they are going to go out and have fun as much as possible. And you've got the Magician here as well. So it's for him at the moment, it is about having fun and socializing in a big way. You can kind of read that, especially if there were more cards around that. Are they trying to trick you and be with other people? But it's like at the moment, I always read these as positive. They just want a good time. So at the moment, they are fun and laughing and having a good time. So obviously they miss you. They want to be with you. Three of bears are very sociable creatures. But they want to make you happy at the moment. So Olga, I think it's all good in the hood at the moment. Just forget about that. But are they being loyal to you? Do you know what I mean? It's I think they want to bring a slice of happy life to the situation. A few boys. Could have invited you, but no. It's very difficult coming out of these situations of the coronavirus aspect, and people just need to let their hair down, don't they, as much as possible. So hopefully that happens. Oh, yeah. Don't think like that, because that's negative energy. You don't want to attract that to you, do you? So relax a little bit more and allow them to have fun, but equally allow yourself to have fun as well. But yeah, stay happy. I know work can drag us down, but yeah, at least we've got work, isn't it? So that's okay. Yeah, I'm sure it does. So, it's hard for them when they can't physically be with you as well. So think about it from his point of view as well. It's very difficult, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure you are, Olga. Cushy, have you got a question? Has anyone got questions? Just put them down, guys. Remember to like the video, subscribe, come in, put your question down. Donations on Cash App, PayPal, and Super Chat are most welcome. For donated readings today, we're using the Animal Wisdom Tarot. Do you remember? Right, have we got any more questions? No worry. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Definitely. Yeah, well, enjoy your video call with him. Anyway. Ireland. Hello, Denise. You certainly can. You certainly can. Cushy, are you wanting a reading today? Just put your question down as well. So let's have a look at Dennis. Thank you for being here, Dennis. And you would like a general reading, no problem at all. And you have a great day as well, and a great weekend. And we'll see you again soon, no doubt. Right, Dennis. Let's see what's going on here. I only use 2 cards for non-donations. Donations, I use 12 cards. 12, 13 now. Yeah or no? All right, okay. We'll do that for you, Cushy. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look at Dennis. A general reading for Dennis. What do you mean, what am I up to? What do you mean, what am I up to? What are you up to? I'm doing a reading. I'll do Dennis's and then I'll do yours. Right, okay. Oh, Dennis. Oh, this looks nice. So at the moment, Dennis, you've got a good vision of the future. So with the 10 of Visions, it's about putting your heart in the right place. Really move forward when things are difficult at times, because your heart is in the right place. So face the challenges of life now and really see the vision. So it's not so much the carrot in front of the donkey. It's about realizing you do have that inner strength to keep going, especially around relationships. So relationships can be very important to you. So keep moving forward, even when it is a little bit difficult. Hopefully, Dennis, that made sense. Other than readings, well, I've been doing that new job training for 2 weeks. So that's a nightmare. I actually go into the new job on Monday. It's still a support worker. But it's difficult, isn't it? And I've been watching WWW. I don't know if you've seen that. A little bit boring, a little bit slow. But nevertheless, I think I'm on episode 6. What are you watching at the minute? Right, let's have a look at Cushy. No worries, Dennis. I hope that helps. Right, so let's do Cushy. Will safe make these things normal with me? Hello, Yasmin. I'll look at that in a minute. I'm just looking at Cushy. Will safe make the things normal? Right, let's have a look. Oh, that one's a bit wet. I really need to buy more of these cards. Right, we'll say make these normal. Safe. Right, let's have a look at same. Jasmine, I'm going to do you in a minute, okay? Safe. Right, let's have a look. This is for Cushy. What's going on there? Right. Awkward. Okay, so we can see here quite clearly that they are disappointed in things, and equally, it is difficult. Yeah, so the wheel, the enchanter's wheel is here, Cushy. So it's what is moving forward. So it's almost like seeing things in a different way in this relationship. So it has been very difficult. So if we put the difficulties within that wheel, it'll come around and around and again. And it's only when they see things completely different can they make a success or go of the situation. So they come across here as learning that is kind of a good thing, but they're learning to how to communicate that not only to themselves but to you perhaps. So can they make a go of it again? They can understand what pain is and what kind of issues they felt trapped within. So it is an understanding. They can come across a little bit cold. So this is why they've got the Strength card. When things are different and difficult, then they look at things in a disappointing way. So they can be very reserved in how they do communicate to you. That's where the strength of character needs to come across and kind of take the courage. They have to also own up to some of the things that they've caused. We all have to be responsible for our own actions, but how we communicate that to ourselves is either withdrawn or blame. So they can kind of make things better, but I'm not so sure if they want to. So it's almost like they've got to be very humble and kind of very forgiving to themselves, really. So I think they have kind of moved on from this situation, especially when they think, oh, I want to give up, this is the end of the road, I'm very disappointed about it, I don't know how to communicate. And I get the impression they'll kind of repeat the same process again and again. I'm not so sure. They can't. Yeah. 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 It's. I think they're going through certain stuff where they feel trapped. So yeah, I mean, for you, one has to make a decision of what you want to do. Do you really want to be around someone who isn't spiritually aware, who isn't humble, who isn't forgiving of situations, and has a blame culture? That's no good, is it? No, leave him alone. No, leave him alone. I wouldn't bother. He's not worth your energy at the moment. Let him chase you. Do you know what I mean? I'd let him chase you if I were you. Yasmin, Why does your friend Natalia is so distant from you? Okay, let's have a look why she's distant. Let's have a look why Natalia is distant. No worries. Right, let's have a look. Natalia. No worries, Cushy. You're worth too much. You're worth more than the way he treats you. That's ridiculous. Isn't it? Right, let's have a look at Yasmin and Natalia. Hello, Coffee, how are you? Yes, just post your question down. D Coffee. I'm glad you're good. I hope the weekend's going exactly how you want it to be, in a positive light. Right, let's have a look, Yasmin and Natalia. Right, let's have a look at this. So, why are they... right, okay. So, they've kind of seen a new way of dealing with their life. And it's almost like they're very focused on something else. They're not willing to communicate with you about that. So it could be a kind of a trust issue, not about them trusting you, but kind of having a look at moving on in a different way. So maybe they're going to different kind of social, maybe they're making different friends, because when they come across as the Queen of Swords upside down, that is really not willing to communicate at all. And if they did, they might be a bit sharp. So I think they're finding new friends, new situations to kind of go around. It's not the best situation to be in. So whether they decide to come back and ask for forgiveness in a way, but it's almost like the grass looks so much greener on the other side. So they're not going to communicate still for a little bit of time. So I just forget, like there's an old saying, you only have 5 good, really, really good friends within your life. And as you get older and older, that kind of goes down because we haven't got time for really good friends, that deep friendship, when we've got partners, careers, children, and all sorts of things going on. So if Natalia is seeing a different way of friends that they want to be with, then that's what they're going to do, isn't it? Kind of thing. Yeah. And I think they're very confused as well. It's not just different aspects, it's very confused within themselves as well. But it's definitely, they've got the mentality of the grass is greener on the other side. But is it? Is it indeed? Right, don't decoughing. Hello, being cute. Right, questions are picked at random, and I'm randomly picking D Coffee. So D Coffee said, so I messaged a Gemini regarding the Leo she's dealing with. What's happening currently? So is this a third party scenario? Right, let me read cards that you need to know. No worries, Jasmine. I'm sure you'll be fine. Don't worry about them. Kind of continue about your own life, and try and find someone who is really worthy of you through thick and thin. Is probably a better idea. Right, D Coffee. Don't really do third-party questions here. So I'm just going to read you some cards for yourself. not about this Gemini. Right, okay, so let me have a look. That makes it slightly different. Right, let me see with 2 cards what you need to know around this situation. You're going to have to probably try to disassociate with that situation, because if I got a message from that, if I were getting married to this bloke and I got a message from somebody with that kind of message, I'd just ignore it. I would literally ignore it. Because it doesn't matter, even if she saw her fiance with you, she'd still ignore it because they've got the blinkers on to get married. So it's only down the line whether something would happen or not. Do you know what I mean? Right, let's have a look what's going on. What you need to know in this scenario. Right. Ooh, she doesn't want to know. Right, so the Cupid of Visions. It's all about keeping the vision. So like I said, she doesn't want to see anything different. And she's not even going to look at anything different either. With the 4 of Pentacles upside down, or the boons, it's like, no, it's like, I don't care. Even if I believe it's true, her, even if the Gemini thinks, yeah, I've always suspected my fiance was kind of that way. But no, it's not happening. No. They don't want to believe it. They really don't want to believe it at all. So, yeah. So you're not going to make much of a difference other than nothing, really. So she's not going to confront him or anything. She's going to ignore it. Blah, hello. So just let them go through what they need to go through, whether they get divorced or whatever down the line. It's up to them, isn't it, really? So, Blah, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Hopefully things are going okay, guys. Do put your cards. Do put your question down. Donations do take priority. We're using the animal wisdom cards for donated readings, and the angels as well. Absolutely, D Coffee. Absolutely. You heal from that. I mean, it is funny how we perceive things. Sometimes they might not be. It's just that they attract. It's difficult, but it's their journey. So yeah, you heal, move on, and find someone who can dedicate their life to you a lot better. Sablu, how are you? Being cute, how are you? Anything good coming towards you? Let's do that. Let's see what's coming towards being cute. Being cute. Post your questions on Sablu and Blah. Let's have a look at anything good is coming their way of being cute. cute. What do you need to know? How cute are you today? Right. Very cute. So when you look at certain things that you want, it's almost like believing that they can happen, and it's within your grasp, and it's been very kind of pleasing, so to speak. Not so much grateful, but pleased that the opportunities are there. So it's looking at the reality of the situation, of what can present itself, and especially surround emotions. So it's not such a matter about why isn't it happening. It's about being pleased when things are happening in a richer way than ever before. So with the Four of Spells, it was reversed, but I'm not doing that. I'm saying also with the Seven of Cups, it's about, there's a whole mixture of things that you can look at, which will please you, and you can see the opportunity for full growth. So just have a look at, okay, what can I give to myself? Sometimes this is very much about a pampering session, giving to yourself a little bit, just to speed things of who you are on an emotional level will really help things move things along, if that makes sense. Thanks for the question. You want to know if A will offer you a job. Have you got a question? Right, let's have a look at blah. A is a company. Right, okay, a company. Right, let's have a look at if A will offer you a job. No, it's been cute. No worries at all. Right, let's have a look at A blah. Right. Well, A, the company offer you a job. Yeah, sure, TLT. No, hello, okay, how are you doing as well? Right, let's have a look at A, the company. Right, let's have a look. You certainly can, Monica. Just put your question down. Why is that like that? Right, okay. So, will they offer you a job? I think yes. Yeah, it's a job. You got 9 of Boons, which is very good. So the opportunity is definitely there. And with the Magician making things happen, yeah, why not? Why not? So the energy surrounding this, sometimes you can be alone. And this card stuck to this one as well. So it's like the Hermit. So you can be alone making that decision whether you want to go with that. But it's creating those opportunities. So keep creating more of. It's all down to you in a way of how you present yourself, how you value yourself. But you're kind of in a very lucky circumstance where money's going to flow anyway. So don't worry about it too much. They could offer you the job. You could think, oh, I'll just wait for another perfect opportunity. So yeah, that looks good. Right, TLT. May you have a general reading for next week? You certainly can, TLT. Let's change these cards. Woohoo. Yeah, I know. Not guaranteed in life, but yeah, it looks good. Right. Let's have a look at TLT. A general reading for next week for TLT. What's going on with TLT? Thank you, Cushy. Right, let's have a look what's going on for TLT next week. Right. Okay, wow. So for TLT, you've got to really stand up for your opinions. Stand up who you are, own it. You've got justice on your side as well. So maybe you feel unjustified. People might be pushing you or opinions. You might think, this is really challenging. So face the challenges and think about your own justice. Theoretically, we don't have to stand up or kind of sway people to our opinions, but we must stand up for ourselves. Sometimes I do that in silence, especially with the coronavirus debates that are going on. I just don't ask me, you know what I mean? But because that is standing up for my rights to be silent about what I think. So sometimes it's not all about overpowering people, but it is standing up for your rights. So TLT, stand up for your rights. See the justice in that. You are entitled to your own opinions, and when you get justice, it means the world is on your side. So that's good, isn't it? So I think, just be empowered by yourself and how you think and act, and everything should be all right. Thank you. So, Monica, what did NM do with my scrunchie? Does he still have it, or did he throw it away? Now, that has to be the most weirdest question I've ever had. I have to take a screenshot of it. So, that's very funny. Right. Right. Oh, where did that come from? Or they come from? Right, Monica, let's have a look at your very serious question. For Monica, what did NM do with the scrunchie? Okay. Hello, Shrey, how are you doing? How is your school? Are you still on holiday, or what's going on there? Right, let's have a look at that. I'm just doing Monica's scrunchie problem. No worries, TLT. No worries at all. June the 9th. You've still got a long way to go then. Wow. Right, let's see what's going on with this scrunchie. I think they kept it. For now, they've kept it. They love your scrunchie, but they want to find justice about why it's there. So I think they plan to give it you back, perhaps. It's nice that they do have it, because it's a piece of you. So I think it's a term of endearment at the moment. So they've got it. They'll give it back, though, hopefully. Maybe. Oh, good question. Love it. Right. Shrey, what is Pallavi thinking about you? Let's have a look. What is Pallavi thinking about you today? No worries. No worries. Oh. I think they'll give it back now. Here's your scrunchie. You left this in my pocket. Right, Pallavi, what is, Shrey, what's Pallavi thinking of you? Thanks, Squishy. All right. Let's have a look. Oh, they believe that you're going to communicate to them. And why aren't you communicating to her? That's what she's thinking. So I think she wants you to communicate, and she wonders why you're not communicating. Because that's what she wants. So she's seeing you as a King of Swords reversed, but she sees herself as a Queen of Cups. So she's really hoping that you're going to be there for her. Oh, so her heart is open to be receptive about what you want to tell her. Hello, sweetie Coco. Oh, that's a nice question, sweetie Coco. Guys, thank you for being here. Donated readings are going to be by the Animal Wisdom Tarot and also the Angel Tarot as well. I use 6 of each, and plus I'm giving an angel card as well to donated readings. So, sweetie Coco, this live chat feed is very slow. That's all I can say. Sweetie Coco, will S-Talk come back to you like before? Right, so let's have a look at Sweetie Coco and S. Sweetie Coco and S. Okay, Sweetie Coco, let's have a look at S. What's going on with S at the moment? Will I come back to talk to you? I'm afraid the answer to that is yes. Oh, funny. So we've got the 4 of Wands here. So there is a celebration that they will do that, or hopefully they want to at this moment in time. The Ace of Cups is knowing on a higher level that they want to. So I think there is a huge chance at the moment, if things are of a forgiving nature as well. So just learning that what you both had was nice, but also about what can you give as well. So it's being very grateful of the situation and kind of valuing our own values and not pushing people away. So, but I think they definitely want to. So I think there's a sense of missing that as well. So that's nice, isn't it? We like that. Very nice, sweetie Coco. So, have we got any more questions, guys? There seems to be no questions. Have we got any more questions going? I do know the feed is very slow for some reason. So if you've got a question, post it down. Thank you, Cushy, for being here and being a fantastic moderator today. Well, always. Especially linking my fairy, weekly fairies. I'll have to do one tomorrow. Get that done. Sometimes things take such a long time, don't they? When we're working. No energy. Guys, are you posting your questions or would you like me to end the session now? I don't mind doing that. I'm just straightening these cards. Up to you too. By the time I straighten these cards, if no one else has got a question, I will be running off and do something else in the meantime. So is that all done? Everyone's done in this particular session. Thank you, Cushy, for being here. Thank you, guys, for being here. And we'll see you all next time. Thank you. Lots of love. Thanks, Cushy. You're a star. Absolute star. Adios, amigos.